press the start streaming button. I have other work I need to do. This counts as work. I'm gonna make a video about Duel Links. So I'm technically not procrastinating too much right now by playing Duel Links instead of doing other stuff. Oof. Oof. When does this change? The hell is that? Oof. Whoa, that notification. Actually, I just realized the sound for this might be kind of loud. To the point where it might be picking up from my mic. I should probably turn that down a little bit. I don't know how to adjust settings in this game though. I just realized that. Here's the settings. Settings. Ah, here it is. I already have sounds turned like super low. God, this game is just super loud. Hello. Hello. Hernandez. How are you on this fine Duel Links evening? Neat. Okay, so for this deck right here, I need to add some fairy types. So let's go fairy. Fairy, where are you at? Fairy, Gemini, and then remove everything else. Actually, if I'm doing this, why am I playing on this guy? You know what, never mind. Never mind. I should be playing my new Monarch deck. With Cyber Style before it gets nerfed. Oh. Set deck. I'm thinking, should I add the Monarch trap card in here? Just remove my extra deck since I don't use it anyway. I don't know. I should add at least one fairy type monster. Are you free to play or pay to win? A little both. I have spent well over $100 on the game, but I've also been playing the game for over a year. That's not that much. And I'd be kind of afraid to see exactly how much I spent on the game. I really hope it's not more than 200. Are there any good tribute summoned fairies? Air Knight, maybe. Other than that, the answer is no. No, except maybe if I played Paleozoics, this could be better, but no. Alright, it's good. So no Percy duels today? No. You see, I really wanted to play Duel Links, but I have lots of work I need to do. So, as a compromise, I thought, hey, what if I just stream it? So gimmick decks are over. Gimmick decks over? No, I have one in the works. I should probably finish that video today. Am I going first? No. Let's see if I can swap to it. Let's see. Twitch, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Here. Nope, that's not it. So this card right here has an effect where during your opponent's turn, your set cards can't be destroyed. And so the whole deck is based around that. And it performed pretty well. Okay, now let me turn Duel Links back on. That'll probably be the next video unless I don't feel like doing it. Card Trader. Is this a new player? Card Trader sucks. I guess I gotta wait and find out if nobody wants to answer my question. Or does this mean only Duel Links from now on? Oh, I'm just playing around with that. Do you have a job or do you just do YouTube? Yep, just YouTube. Have you seen the new Link monsters they unveiled? They unveiled a whole bunch of them. I ain't got time to read all that. Anything noteworthy? Because I'm not about to read through a whole bunch of random Link monsters with mediocre effects. Screw the work. You have Duel Links. Hey, my next top 10 is going to be Duel Links themed. It'll be top 10 cards which are good in Duel Links but never used in real Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something like that. Still working on the title. Hair reveal, please. Show bobs and vagina. Thunder Dragon Link. A Thunder Dragon Link? Didn't they already have a Link monster? Or is the Thunder Dragon Link on the same level as the Spiral Link, where it completely changes the game? I told you you'd do Duel Links. Where's Hardleg? I was the one who told Hardleg to do Duel Links. Not the other way around. Ooh, Bogart Knight. Does he have a level 2 tuner monster in his hand? He has a level 4 monster. That is not a tuner. Now he has Saber Vault. Okay. I do want one of my cards destroyed. Teehee, it's just fun to see you doing this, bro. It would be fun to see you reacting to the Japanese audio summoning quote of Hellkaiser for Chimera Attack Overdragon. Why, what does he say? You could make that literal list Destiny Heroes. I don't think I have any Destiny Heroes on the list. But you are right. I'm more of a talking like, you know, non-archetype specific cards. Or, seriously? Who the fuck uses God, you never know with these low-level players. You see, during the event, where you're supposed to be playing a theme deck, he's not going to attack my other one? I wonder if he has a spell card in his hand. I'm going to try to find out. Do you have anything in your... Oh, he didn't have anything? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Get trolled. Ooh, I drew into enemy controller. That's pretty great. Now, do I want to use enemy controller to steal his card? Yeah, this will basically guarantee a win. Waiting for a response. I'm not disconnecting, am I? Or is he disconnecting? Yeah, it looks like he is. Oh, cool, Duel Links. I love the Yu-Gi-Oh spin-off. Me too. I'll let you keep Card Trader. Okay. And now that I have all of these cards out... Did I use my normal summon for this turn? Ooh, I totally did. Oh well, he's still pretty low health. I don't remember ever attacking his life points though. I think I may have done it once. You should do a top 10 banned cards list. Top 10 banned cards what? How would that even be ordered? Just top 10 banned cards? Like the ones that are the strongest? The ones that were banned earliest? Cards on the ban list the longest? I'm too lazy to make the themed decks, just gonna run Blue Eyes. It's funny how anyone else in Duel Links doesn't actually have Link monsters. That's true. An error has occurred with your device. I've never had to reboot before. On the PC version of the game. On the computer, yes, multiple times. Well, that was easy. If only I could play this for whatever reason. Duel Links disconnects the servers on my phone every 2 minutes, booting me from duels constantly. Yep, same. I get booted from duels all the time whenever I PvP on my phone. We turn up the sound a little bit. Like, which is the most powerful banned cards? Top 10 most powerful banned cards? I mean, that could make a good video. Is Goku gonna pull off Ultra Instincts again? Watch them never bring up Ultra Instincts ever again. If he removes my Spell and Trap card, my Limit Reverse, I lose. Yo, Rank 10 and Davinator are the only Yu-Gi-Tubers I'm still subscribed to. You? Oh, you didn't say yo, you said you. Well, all good people. You're such a nice person, Loggy. What? PC version crashes often at nighttime, in the morning not so much. It's midday for me right now. I've only ever played it at night, really. On the computer, I mean. It's top 10 most powerful forbidden cards. As long as he doesn't destroy my trap card, I'll be good. Just don't destroy my trap card. I hope he's not watching this. Pretty viable beginner deck. What's a viable beginner deck? Should I steal his card and tribute it? Yeah, but if I do that, I can just bring out the Monarch. But if I tribute it, I can use something from my hand instead. I can steal it, tribute it, use Psychic Ace to destroy his face down card over there. And then pop back row. I mean, get rid of something from his hand. Because he's going to get a search off of that, right? Potentially snipe it. Don't let him go plus. Come on, get a monster. Oh, just added, got the card that added back to his hand. And then since this stays on the field, I can tribute it later for a Vision Hero if I draw into it. What are the best characters? I think it's Zane right now because of Cyber Style. That's why it's getting nerfed. Because for those of you who don't know, he has an ability called Cyber Style, where once per duel, depending on how many multiples of 1,000 life points you're below 4,000, you can special summon a Proto Cyber Dragon from outside of your deck. So if I'm like below 1,000 life points, I can special summon 3 Proto Cyber Dragons. I can just do that once per turn. I don't have to have them in my deck, they're just created. And then you can just use those cards for whatever you want. So my Monarch deck, I can just use them as tribute fodder. And they're going to nerf it so you can't tribute them. That way you can actually use it for its intended purpose of using them as like fusion materials, since they don't have the original Cyber Dragon in the game for some reason. Top 10 most powerful tuners? No such thing. All tuners are equally terrible. Which Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist can pull off best bullshit in the anime? I don't know. Why is this person playing a fairy deck? I'm on the fairy team. I should be going against winged beast types. Poor Zane, he's being abused in every deck. Yeah, I'm abusing him too. He really makes my Monarch deck a lot more consistent. Yay! Did I get anything good? I don't technically need to farm this event anymore since I have my 3 Psychic Aces. Maybe I should go to the ladder. Because like the only reason I was doing the event was to get this one card. How do you show the rewards? Treasure box, event flow, recommended rewards. Can you get Jinzo from a box? I don't think you can. See, all I wanted was this card. So I've been playing this event non-stop for the past couple of days, but I got my 3rd one earlier today, so I don't really need to do it anymore. I'm just kind of used to doing the event now. Okay, let's go to ranked duels with my Psychic Monarch deck. It's so good. I win all the time with it. When I say all the time, I mean like a little bit more than 50%. That's nuts. Am I going first? No. Top 10 most broken Yu-Gi-Oh loops. There's a lot of loops. Reward list is in treasure box. I already got all the rewards. I would like a 3rd Jinzo though. Like they gave us a skill from the event that only works with 1 character and it only interacts with Jinzo, but no possible way to get a 3rd version of it. Did he go first and then not do anything? Well, good thing Psychic Ace has a decent attack for tribute fodder. Can't believe Hiru is bronze. I'll be honest, I don't really play PvP very often in this game. I only started PvPing for the event so I can get Psychic Ace, and I kinda got into it. Top 10 biggest dicks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oosh. See, I like to keep my videos family friendly, so that's never gonna happen. Hey, fusions. What about fusions? I don't use XYZ synchros or links. Isn't the main problem with getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh! After any more than a year drought super fucking hard because of the pure power creep? Not really. What about the power creep? Maybe if you mean like you want to get back into the game and you can't use the deck you played back then? Yeah, I guess. But I mean, even if you do keep playing the game, you're still gonna have to change out your deck eventually. I remember when I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I had this Macro Monarch deck And I got back into the game while Macros, Cosmos, and Fissure and Dimensional Fissure were still at 3. So my deck was perfectly live. I just had to take out like 1 or 2 cards that were banned. And I went to a locals, and I won half my matches. Out of 4 matches, I won 2. And I only lost one of them because I forgot to activate Macros Cosmos. I went first against a Lightsworn player, and I had Macro Cosmos set, and I forgot to activate it. So he got his meal off and destroyed me. And then he side decked in a whole bunch of like twisters. Duel plays Duel Links now. Holy shit. I've been playing Duel Links for like over a year now. Haven't you noticed I talk about Duel Links like all the time in my top 10 videos? This guy has a lot of hero support. I did not know that thing had 1,000 defense. I was expecting an elemental hero Avian. I thought he had less defense than that. My bad. Top 10 banned cards Yu-Gi-Oh! That would be good in Duel Links. Ooh, there's too many to list. There's so many cards in regular Yu-Gi-Oh! That would be good in Duel Links. This is an optional effect. Would you like to activate Zaborg, the Mega Monarch's effect? Oof. You know, I would feel bad about beating people in these lower ranks, except for the fact that I sometimes run into super high level decks as well. I wonder if they get super heavy samurais. I wonder if super heavy samurais would be good if they gave them like full support in Duel Links. Cyberstein. What about Cyberstein? These issues, the modern rendition of Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of like with many forms of summoning. Oh, I feel like I'm missing something here. Used to be a duelist, now you are exclusive top 5-10 Duel Links channel, and worst of all, still no coffin joke video. Hey, there's a reason I stopped making regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos as often. I don't think I ever talked about it on the channel though. Oops. Basically, I made the Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel as like a side thing I did for fun. And it was too much. I was overworking myself. My body was collapsing on itself. So I had to cut back and only do stuff that was actually relaxing. And testing decks is not relaxing. It was actually kind of stressful. It was only making my problems worse. So cutting out the Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck testing was something I just kind of had to do. And that's why there's so few of them. I still play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like all the goddamn time though. It's just deck testing, gimmicky decks. It's fun, but it's also stressful. Even if it's a minor amount of stress, my body is like so destroyed from overwork that minor amounts of stress affect me physically. So I just had to cut out Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos like every day. And then since I don't do it every day anymore, it's no longer a habit. So, you know, they're super rare now. I haven't officially given up on them, because I don't think I ever will. But they're definitely not going to be every day anymore. I just can't do that. Ooh, why didn't you destroy Witch? Okay. Let's just hope there's no wall of disruption. Ugh. A mechanical. Oh, he doesn't have one in his hand. Neat. Feeling of making and testing decks from being a Magic player IRL. Top 10s. I also started top 10s because I had a really good idea for one. I really wanted to make it, and it didn't do well. And then I had another idea for one, and I thought, you know what? I'll put less effort into this video, make it more streamlined, and that one did very well. I was like, oh wow, this is like my most popular video on my channel now. There might be something to this. And then I got an editor who makes the videos for me, so all I gotta do is write the top 10, script it out, do the voice lines, and then I just hand it off. And he puts it together for me. And that's why there's more top 10s on the channel now than there are other things. That's because I don't actually edit the top 10s. I do everything else. My editor doesn't even play Yu-Gi-Oh! So there's no way he could make the videos on his own. And since the top 10s do so well, my channel is like doubled in growth in the past couple of months. And the ad revenue off the videos easily pays for the editor, and I make a nice profit off it as well. Well, the top 10s are like the best thing that's ever happened to the channel. And they were kind of something I did in order to cut back on making videos for the channel. So, you know, it worked out. Now I just play Duel Links casually for fun. Playing testing gimmick decks is my favorite pastime though. Not stressful at all, though. Pretty much only play troll decks when I'm a dick, so that's probably why. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's stressful like in the traditional sense of the word. You know, like performing brain surgery or something, where if you make a mistake, people die. Or any of the other major stressors. It is slightly stressful, though, when you're constantly losing. You don't really know what you can make a change to your deck to make it work better. Or if you just get bad luck over and over. It's those kinds of minor amounts of stress. And since I destroyed my body from overwork, it affects me a lot more than it does an average person. Is this an Amazon deck? I think I'm just gonna stop the attack, so I can use them as tribute fodder. Good night, everyone. Now you make a series of teaching your editors how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm good. I don't make guide videos. Those are a pain in the ass. It's a lot more fun to make top 10s. Oh, you bitch. Who uses that card? Ugh, well, whatever. I got my Monarch. That's all I need. Top 10 worst level 12 monsters? Oof, that list would be easy to make. Pretty much all of them. Damn, her deck is stacked kick. Collab with rank 10 win? It would be like a good cop, bad cop dynamic. I mean, I'd be all up for collabing with rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I love the guy. But what would we even do? I'm not a fan of doing collabs for the sake of collabing. There has to be a specific point to it. No, I just like furry pirates because I want a fun deck. Top 10 worst comments you've ever gotten on YouTube? Oof, that reminds me. Recently, there was this guy in my comment section on my top 10 worst Gemini monster videos. And he just went on a tirade about why I should have included Tuned Magician to the list. For those of you who probably don't know, obscure Gemini monsters, Tuned Magician is a level 4 spellcaster, wind type, Gemini monster with 1800 attack, and its effect is simply that it's treated as a tuner monster when it has its Gemini effect. Which means, sounds kind of dumb because there's an 1800 attack beat stick Gemini monster that you have to normal summon to be treated as a tuner. How terrible is that? Actually, its type and attribute are perfect. It has, like, you couldn't ask for a better typing on the card. which actually makes it a lot more viable. Plus it's level 4, so it's live with Gemini Spark. It would probably be on a list of like one of the best Gemini monsters because of its type and attribute. And this guy just wouldn't have it. Every time I replied back to him about how Toon Magician has all of his wonderful support and everything. And he's like, no. And then he started going on about a deck he plays that needs a level 4 tuner. And then started talking about other level 4 tuners that were better. And he just didn't understand that it's better like in other decks besides his specific deck. Because his argument basically boiled down to, since it's not good in the deck he plays personally, it is one of the best, it is one of the worst Gemini cards in the game. And I kept trying to explain to him, that's stupid. Like, sure, it's not a very good, you know, tuner monster. There are better tuner monsters than it. But that doesn't make it one of the worst Gemini monsters. And no, he just kept going on and on about how it doesn't work in his deck. And we were basically just... I kept trying to restructure the argument back to Gemini monsters, and he just kept going off on tangents. I was like, oh my god. I just eventually stopped replying to him because I have to remember sometimes these are just like kids who are talking. I've met a lot of my fans before, like on whatchamacallit, Discord talks and everything. And a lot of them are like teenagers or young kid, not young kids, but you know, like in the ranges of 10 to 15. So I gotta be mindful of that when I'm talking about these kinds of things. I'm not gonna start calling him an idiot or, you know, go off on him, because he's probably just a kid. And I wasn't very good at deck building either when I was that age. I was also very argumentative. No, not really. That's not the word for it. I was very something. Very combative. No, that's not it. I was very willing to stand up for myself and speak my mind. But it's not like I tried to force my opinions down everyone else's throats either. I want to play my U-Bell deck now. Oh wait, is Jaden out? The only reason I'm in Duel Links World is because of this event. Video only scumbags do that. I'm 16. To be honest, I think Cosmo Brain's the second best card in the new structure deck. Really, what do you think the first best card is? Because I think that's the best card in the new deck. Collab with rank 10 could be helping him with other bad archetype supports. Make it into an annual series. I'm gonna need more information than that. That doesn't make any sense. 10 to 15-year-olds play Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, lots of kids play Yu-Gi-Oh. You'd be surprised. With supervised, you guys do know they target Yu-Gi-Oh to kids, right? Like, you see only adults and teenagers at local events. Abrasive. The word you're looking for is abrasive. I wasn't abrasive, though. Like, if I had made up my mind on something, I was going to argue it to the death. Not to the death, but I would argue it and stick up for myself. But I also didn't try to impose my will onto other people. I wouldn't be like, oh, you know, hear a conversation and then butt in and start talking about it. It's like, no, my opinion is correct. Only if, like, directly challenged would I defend it. So it's not abrasive. Man, I get a lot of gems for PvP. Neat. I wonder if I can finally get my Gemini card. I am almost done with the goddamn box, and I have yet to get a single Gemini Synchro monster. It is the only card I don't have from the box besides the ultra rares. It's the only one I want. I've seen 13-year-olds at local using budget Blue Eyes deck. Yeah, lots of kids play the game. You see, if you're going to market a product, you want to market it towards kids because that is the biggest market. That's why, you know, they put so much effort into censoring all this stuff whenever it comes over here. And everyone's like, why do they do these kinds of things? Like, well, you know, it's a smart business decision. Both of them are going to be at the bottom of the goddamn box. Just you watch. This stupid piece of garbage. Okay, let's go back to... Wait, I don't need to do this event anymore. I also don't want to play my Monarch deck anymore. I want to play my Ubel deck. What is the best way of gem hoarding? Best way of gem hoarding? I wouldn't suggest gem hoarding. Unless you know like a new box set's gonna come out and there's a card in there that you really want. Other than that, you know, just spend it on the cards you want. Keep opening the box. I can't, I'm out of gems. Bronze rank 2, I'm going to destroy him. What is Duel Carnival? I don't know. I went 183 packs into a box trying to get a single common rarity card for a studio combo I wanted to try out. Level up the characters to get gems. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I've been playing so long, it's just natural. Once you hit a max level on a character, I just swap to a new one. Or I swap to one. Oh hey, it's the duel logs. Hey look, it's Captain Gay. Here, let me make you a moderator over here. Even though I know you don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Boxes don't give me what I want, opening nearly all the packs, right? I really want a third copy of Spirit Karibo, but it took me so long to get the first two, and I had to reset the box already, that I don't really trust myself getting the next one. A Blue Eyes deck, huh? Well, I'm not going to feel bad about playing Ubel against this guy. Your Stardust box reminds me of when I opened my first box for Spirit Karibo and took me nearly... I had the same problem. I still want a third Spirit Karibo, but I don't... I'm afraid of that box now because it never gives me the card I want. I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I love it at the same time. Liar, Grim. I have almost all the cards from Duel Carnival. What's Duel Carnival? I don't actually know what that is. Does he have a mechanical face down? Cry Havoc? Why are you chaining Cry Havoc to that? Should I set a card? I don't really want to set Drowning Mirror Force while I have Sacred Phoenix on the field. And I have a Spirit Karibo in my hand, so I should be fine. Ooh, cool. His mountain benefits me. I wish they make some sort of sell for gem players, so getting older cards was easier-ish. Yeah. You gotta remember, though, this game is run by Konami. Konami is, like, one of the standards for, you know, one of the worst gaming companies out there. But at the same time, like I will say, the Duel Links business model is a lot more fair than a lot of other mobile games. You can be competitive and make king of games with budget decks without spending any money. And that is something that is impossible in many, many mobile games. He doesn't have a set Drowning Mirror Force, does he? Okay, I was like super scared over nothing. Is Kaiba starter deck released this week? Yeah, I already bought 3 of them. I really wanted Cosmo Brain for this insect deck I was making. Right back at you. What is this? Can be used in your main phase the next turn. The following turn, which you took battle damage. Oh, it's the skill Merrick has. You get skills real easily when you're like PvPing. Let me see if I can find that insect deck I paid like $30 to get. I think it was the Doomdozer one. I know it was Ubel. No, this isn't it. Was it Insect Knight? Yeah, here it is. Cosmo Brain. This deck isn't very good. Let's take it into PvP though. This is the deck I bought 3 boxes for. Because I have poor impulse control. And this is why I don't gamble or do drugs. Duel Links is a whole different story. Konami's basically equal to EA and Ubisoft. Let's be real. Yeah, Konami's pretty bad. But the business model in Duel Links is surprisingly not that bad. Like, it's not perfect. There's lots of problems with it. But compared to other mobile games, no, it's fine. You can legitimately compete while being a free-to-play player. I have the same problem. Use Exodia deck and win. I have an Exodia deck. Like, I have all the characters on... Oh, I don't have all of the 5Ds characters unlocked yet. I'm playing in GX right now because the event is for Jaden. And I should probably see if I have all the Jaden cards or not. Do I have a level 5 Synchro Monster? I think I do. Oh, I can go into Azure Eyes. I think I'll do that and just hope he doesn't have a wall of disruption or something. Ooh, mountain. Totem Dragon, huh? You don't see that card very often. Then again, I'm in bronze rank right now. It's like 50-50. Sometimes you'll get people who belong in this rank, and then sometimes you'll get people playing meta decks trying to climb. Like me. Except this isn't a meta deck. The other two I was using... Actually, the Monarch deck wasn't meta either. The Yubel Fire King deck, though, was. Shit. Come on. Attack Resonating Insect. No. No, leave Azure Dragon alone. Oh, you bitch. Do I even have something that can beat over that? I don't think my deck has something to deal with a Blue Eyes. Of course it does. There's no way I don't have a way to deal with 1 Blue Eyes in my deck. Duel Links give a chance to free-to-play players if they don't spend his gems in one go every time. Yeah, you can compete as a free-to-play player in Duel Links. They actually added synchros? Yeah, like very recently. Suck it up, weaklings. Would you like to activate Resonant Insects effect? Yep, yep. I just play all lols for the lols. Oh no, Blue Eyes, most of the time I won't lose, so I can take this attack. I'm playing Counter Fairies because I hate everyone, including myself. Counter Fairies aren't very good, though. Because I was playing Counter Fairies. Activate skill. Set the TEP card. Ooh, cool. Compensation. I forgot about that effect. God damn it! Drowning Mirror Force could have saved my ass. What card is this? Birthright? I don't really need that. Its attack should be pretty... Oh, it's not high enough for this card, though. Banish, banish. Would you like to activate Resident Insects effect? I can't beat over Blue Eyes. So how about I just kill my cards? Oh god, why did I build this deck? You know what, I think I have Order to Charge in this deck. So it's not that bad. What rank are you? Hey, I'm bronze rank right now. I love using Azure Eyes with Maiden. Duologs isn't using his waifu. That's because I'm leveling up GX characters right now because the event is for Jaden. And you can only duel those within the archetype that it's taking place in, which is kind of annoying. I wish you could just do it while you're in the 5Ds world, but you can't. So whatever. Oopsie doopsie. I'm just gonna let him end it. Here, let me bring out my counter fairy deck. The one I spent an entire day working on. I play counter fairies and tag on Yu-Gi-Oh, but they've established that I'm a dick. Counter fairies and Duel Links aren't very good though. I don't think Yubel has beatdown. Yeah, Yubel's not the best character for this. I'd probably be better off using Zane and Cyber style. Here, let me go to my counter fairy deck. So I have two counter fairy decks. This one, I was trying something new, so it's not good. Dark counter. This one's not good either. Oh, I guess I didn't save any of my other ones. What about Fairy Gemini? Yeah, that deck sucks too. So the Sanctuary in the Sky. Most counter fairy decks run Sanctuary in the Sky so they can use Divine Punishment. But, like, the reason nobody runs Sanctuary in the Sky into TCG is because it's a garbage card. But Divine Punishment is a really good card. I only have 2 Divine Punishments, so I can't really play it as consistently as possible. And I'd really need a 3rd Herald of Heaven. So it's not as consistent for me. I need 1 more of each of these cards in order to play it perfectly. But even then, there's a reason nobody plays these cards in counter fairy decks in the TCG. And it's because you have to play a dead card, basically, that you have to try to search out. And then what do you get? Something that can negate anything without a cost, besides having a terrible card out on the field. So instead, I just built a regular counter fairy deck without the garbage. And it worked a lot better. And this version I was just trying out Gemini Spark with it, but really you can't put other things with counter fairies. They need to be on their own. You need to have counter trap cards and then ways to take advantage of it. And I just remembered. I forgot to include that one card. Counter trap. I forgot to put in the Dark Dragon Lord. That might have helped a little bit. Put in a 3rd one of these. There's lots of trap cards in the game. This seems good. And then I have my fairies, and then I have Fairy Smile. Every time you draw a fairy type monster, you get 1,000 life points. That way I can run Solemn Scolding. And now that's too many traps. Let me take out one of my trap jammers. I should probably run 7 Tools of the Bandit instead, since I'll be running Fairy Smile. And that gives me 4 more cards to use. I have counter trap cards to stop monsters. So I don't really need defense. What I need are some good fairy type monsters. There aren't any really good fairy type monsters though, so instead I should just run some staple cards that can win the game on their own. Sanctuary Scar not be terrible in Duel Links considering half the life points, although I'm probably wrong. Sanctuary in the Sky, still kind of bad in Duel Links too. I saw a lot of deck lists for counter fairies, and almost all of them were playing Sanctuary in the Sky, and I was just like, So this is the level of deck building in Duel Links. I mean, it can work if you're lucky, but when you build a deck, you're not trying to be lucky, you're trying to be consistent. And I don't have enough copies of the stupid fairy card to be consistent, and even if I did, I don't think it would really matter, because having 2 of each is still pretty good. And you have a card that's literally dead unless you have a field spell card out in a game where almost every deck is running Cosmic Cyclone. Are Cloudians in Duel Links? Oh, they are. Maybe I should run some Cloudians. Wait. Cloud. Did I spell cloud wrong? Yes, I did. This is the strongest one. This one has 1300 attack. Is this the best Cloudian? This card to face up, when this card's normal summon, place 1 fog counter on it for each Cloudian monster on the field. You can remove 3 fog counters or anywhere on the field to discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Heck yeah, Cloudians. Cyber Angels? Yeah, you can't run Cyber Angels in here. There, now we have Cloudians. And for added measures, I should also run... Let's see, are there any other good fairy cards? I know there's a Hand Trap Fairy. There's literally only one of them, though, because it's from an event that I didn't really take seriously. So I don't have all of the good fairies. And I want to run a whole bunch of monster cards since I'm running Ultimate Providence. And I need monsters in order for this card to be live, because monster effects have taken over Duel Links. Cloudian plus, you mean Douche and Doucher. Where's Valhalla? I don't think this game has Valhalla. It does have cards from the sky, which isn't live. Your deck kinda sucks more, though. Yeah, probably. Oh, that's 20 cards. Counter fairies, no sky. Set as your active character. Heck yeah, let's go take it into competitive. Lots of cards activate from the hand now. There is a CT for that in the card trader. Yeah. With like ultra athletes. And I think that's it. What else activates from the hand besides ultra athletes? And there's also like vampires, because they activate from the graveyard. What if you ran Mookie Mookie? Providence may actually counter Blue Eyes. Yeah, Providence is a good card. Why Malval listed as ultra rare? It was listed as ultra rare back in the days when people were still using equip cards in normal decks. So are you Duel Links only now? No, that's a joke title. You don't need to use Cloudians? I know. Cloudians are pretty bad. But what do you have against my Cloudians? Watch this. Oh my god. His field spell card counters my deck completely. Hey Hero, could you make a turn 1 Exodia deck and make people cry, please? Yeah, it doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a turn 1 Exodia deck. Although that is what all of the Exodia decks try to do. Axe rated normal monsters, ultra rare and Duel Links. Yeah, there's a lot of ultra rares that are normal monsters. Just randomly found your channel earlier today. Well, hello there, Blue Nova 8. Oh, I gotta stop streaming soon. Okay, so my Cloudian survived the battle. I have the skill that increases my life points, and I can use it as tribute fodder. Not half bad, if I do say so myself. And then we'll destroy his normal card, just in case he runs Order to Charge. And you guys made fun of my Cloudians. I'd love to play Blue Eyes, but I don't have the monies to pay to win my way to victory. Yeah, I have all the new Blue Eyes cards. I bought the deck 3 times. What about Pull Out the Rug? Apparently that was huge in TCG. That was huge in TCG back when Monarchs were meta. It only works on cards who specifically activate effects when they're summoned. I think that works on some of the vampire cards now that I think about it, though. Damn, look at all these life points I'm gaining. Blast Fan. Ooh, I just remembered, since I have Pure Light in my hand, I don't have to worry about trap cards. There's turn 1 Exodia. Technically, all Exodia decks can be a turn 1 Exodia. But the chances of that happening is pretty low. Also, technically, if you're running banned cards, very easy to get a turn 1 Exodia. The only place my Chem Crater babies can shine. I was in the middle of making a Chem Critter deck. That didn't really work out. Because I hadn't tested it enough yet. Man with the widget. Should just keep playing. Whoa, Rope of Life. I always play with the idea of using that card. But they're only rogue while UA is top tier. What about UA? Yeah, play the banned bracket and play turn 1 Exodia. Banned bracket is basically whoever goes first wins. Do you like Magic the Gathering? Not really. Next, I need to win 10 more times to get a super rare piece of garbage. Alright, I'm gonna do one more duel and then I gotta get off. Go make dinner and then get back to work. Of drawing Exodia opening hand in a 40 card deck. First DZIF, now Dual Logs. Duel Links is going to take over. Hey. I've been playing Duel Links longer than DZIF. But you can make decks that allow you to win first turn as long as you go first. Yes, if you're playing banned format. Or if you're playing in regular Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have a very inconsistent deck, but you get lucky and manage to go first with it. And manage to draw like all 6 cards you need. What? A Hirumaredx dragon that has Restructor Revolution in it? Okay. Okay, so this card has 1700 attack. 1600 attack. If he just attacks into it, it's dead. If I bring out Atlas, it can stay out on the field. I don't think he'll be activating any monster effects. So I really want to play Artemis, but he'll just die. So I'm just gonna do this instead. I love the dragon deck with Jazz. It's like reading the GX manga all over again. What's the dragon deck? You mean the one where he adds like Dragon's Mirror to his deck? Work, you don't work, Hiru. I work all the time. Try making Exodia with 3 Agent of Venus. I mean, I know of that deck. It's not very consistent, that's why you don't see it very often. Super rare piece of garbage indeed. Cool logs. Looking forward to your next top 10 list. Yeah, I need to work on that. Can't be destroyed by battle. Not only that, you can play Hero Fusion as well due to King of the Swamps. Hero what? You can get 3 Heart of the Underdogs and Duel Links now. Oh, you can. How do you get the other ones? Okay. Discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. I should have enough fog counters now, right? One, 2, 3. Say goodbye to your hand. I can't do anything. 30 cards and Duel Links. Does he not like drawing things? Hey, 20 cards. 20 card decks are so great. I wish you could get 20 card decks in real Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, have you tried making a Toon deck? I made one of those long ago. I have made like literally every single deck that exists in the game. And Toons are definitely one of my soft spots. I kind of like Toons. Oh yeah. I really wish he would activate effects. I really wish you had a monster that activated effects so I could actually destroy it. I can't really play this card or this card because he doesn't activate anything. Ugh. I'm probably just gonna lose. You know what? Maybe he won't attack into it. Maybe he'll go for the damage of my face-up Cloudians. Conscription, huh? I don't really want to negate that. Like, he can have one of my Cloudians if he wants. Oof, my one weakness. I can't get over beat sticks with this deck. Talking about a Red Eyes Fusion card, 30 card deck with Grass and Chaz skill that adds the Dragon's Mirror to your deck. You play Blazeman as a poly search and can substitute Neos with Sant King. Wait, what? Red Eyes Fusion card, 30 card deck with Grass. Yeah, I try to avoid Grass decks. Because a lot of people who play at the lower tier have 30 card decks unintentionally. So Grass is dead a lot. Ooh, Bountiful Artemis is up now. Not that I can do anything with it. You know, I should probably add that one insect to this deck. That has the effect of... Ooh, something I can negate finally. And I can draw a card with Artemis. Give me something good. See, my biggest weakness of this deck is beat sticks. So I should probably add in the card that can get over beat sticks. What's for dinner? Probably just like chicken and potatoes with some carrots. Wait, does he have an ability that increases their attack? Oh no, he has Banner of Courage. Leave Artemis alone. That's right, keep attacking my clouds. I'm almost dead. A Spear Karibo. Why don't you use monster effects? God damn it. Did you know almost literally any gimmick deck is possible from just Isolde and TCG and Needle Fiber and OCG? Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with Isolde. Can't put his Cloudies in defense mode. If you do, they'll be destroyed by the negative effect. Oh yeah. In case you're wondering why they're both in attack mode like this, if you put them in defense mode, they get destroyed. Shit, I lost. Needs to put on counters on them. The Cloudians seem like a good idea. Draw since light. Man, he gets so many skills from PvP. Oh, I'm so close to silver. Ooh, do I have more gems? Gold? Ugh. That Duel Links meta, though. He was not playing a meta deck. Okay, so... my biggest problem is beat sticks. And this card deals with them very well, but it's not fairy type. And the only reason I need fairy type is so that I can have Herald of Purple Light live in my hand more often. So instead, I kind of like the Cloudians more than Dark Valkyria. So maybe I'll substitute them for Armored Bee. Because that should take care of the one weakness of my deck, of not being able to get over beat sticks. And I need monsters. Yes, with clouds you must run Sanctuary. And if I'm running clouds, honestly, Sanctuary is not half bad. Even though I was shitting on it so much. Because I don't like Sanctuary. It's not a good card. I can take the life point damage. I'm running a skill that gives me life points. It's honestly not that big a deal. Dark Valkyrie is better in a Gemini deck. Yeah, I was only playing it because it has the potential of a good effect that I never actually use. Okay, one more duel and then I'm getting off for sure. TCG channel. Do not do this to me. Also make a Gimmick Danger deck. I have a Gimmick Danger deck. I forgot about it. So you take no damage. I don't really care about taking damage though. Taking damage isn't the worst thing in the world. Are you going to king a game? Heck no. That sounds like a pain in the ass. Don't run a skill that gives you life points. Run a good skill. How about I do what I want? With Fairy Smile, I can run that one card. I forget what it's called. Solemn Scolding, which requires you to pay 3,000 life points to activate. If I gain 1,000 life points every time I draw a fairy type monster, I can actually use it without losing the game. Isn't this bronze/silver rank? Bronze rank, thank you very much. It's 30 different cards that are just Umi. When are they going to make a good Sanctuary? They have. They finally made a new card that substitutes Sanctuary, but it's not a field spell card, so you can't search it out with field spell card support, sadly. Switch channel to the Duel Links. Ooh. Oh, that just kind of sounds like Duel Links, but with the in front of it. Your opponent attacks. Ha! Don't you know my Cloudians can't be destroyed by battle? Are you going to gold at least? I've been to gold before, I think. With Armor Beetled, I can finally get over beat sticks. My one enemy. No trap cards? If anime has taught me anything, you will still take damage. So it's Toon World 2.0. I mean, it at least does more than Toon World. Toon Kingdom, that's a different story. Toon Kingdom is an amazing card. Toon Kingdom is like an example you'd use of how to give us an archetype one card to make them viable. Man, I would love a third copy of Spear Karibo. I've made it to Legends. I've never really tried to get ranked before. I've heard it's not that hard to get King of Games, but I've never tried it, so I'm not going to make any kind of assumptions. and be like, man, I can easily make it if I just tried. I haven't tried, so I don't know if I could easily do it or not. Okay, adding Armored Beetle is probably exactly what this deck needed to be competitive. It is now tier 1, and I didn't need Sanctuary in the Sky. Alright, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go eat.